Sean.
And welcome to Bite Size Marketing Hacks, where we love to help you break it down. You need a big strategy for your marketing, but you need it in bite-sized pieces so that it's actually manageable and you can stay on top of the trends and what works in 2020. So we bring you that in bite-sized pieces in this podcast. And today we're talking about hacking your email marketing, which, before we hit record, we were talking about just how important email marketing continues to be in your overall marketing strategy. And so it's a very relevant episode. Anyway, you want to set this one up, Rashawn?
Oh, definitely. And I'm pumped for another opportunity to speak into something that we think continues to die away, but yet, according to someone we, sort of have, reference from and have been encouraged by a young lady named Jenna Kutcher. And if you know about Jenna Kutcher, she's the host of the Gold Digger podcast, and she's a marketing genius in a way, which I thoroughly enjoy consuming her content. But some of the tried and true marketing strategies coming from someone who has over 250,000 subscribers that have subscribed this year. Not, overall, she's in the millions as far as with, email marketing. But I think what's amazing about it, she's adding 5,000 every week and 30,000 every month on subscribers. And I just want to get into some of her strategies, and I think they're just so amazing. So let's go down a little bit and look at some of her key strategies. So the first thing she says we need to up your free content game, up your free content creation game. So let's be real and honest. She goes into, getting someone to hand over their email list isn't an easy thing, right? As we all know, it takes hard work to get someone to hand over their email, unless you have a product that they just are dying for, or you have content or, things that they're dying to consume from you. However, I just think what she's speaking on, we have to be, so willing to give more, and constantly create more to a specific, unique group that are actually looking for what we have. So I think it's being in front of the right people, giving them enough content that is really valuable for them in order for them to, for your email list to grow like this. What do you think, Mark, on this one?
Yeah, I think the reality of free content is it is almost like it's almost like your business card in your marketing strategy these days. More than your business card is your business card. People don't even want to know who you are or what your business is about until they receive something from you that's valuable and benefits them. And then they're going to begin to look at the person, the business behind the content. So it's almost like your business card these days. You've got to be giving out free content to really connect with people and them connect with you.
Love that, Mark. That's such a great point. And that's the type of world we live in. We always look, we're just like someone had told me recently, people are naturally selfish, right? We want what we want. And, irrespective of even sometimes the brand that we see, even though brands are very important, but that's why people look at reviews and different things like that. But you can never lose when you give. But I love this. The second one is use a quiz to build your list. I love that because when I think about it personally, I've gained so much valuable information just by being, taking a test or taking a quiz or being asked a question. And I think sometimes, whenever we have questions related to the topic, are the, sort of thing we're trying to point people to, it helps them to, one, have fun around that quiz, but also it informs them of their need for your product or for the thing that you may have. And I love it also when I take these online quizzes because it takes up 45 minutes of your time to take one of these quizzes, but they're so valuable for the amount of time you're spending on them. And it also helps you to interact with that brand and also the customer for you to interact with them as the business. So, yeah, have you ever taken any quizzes online, Mark? I
I
really,
have, yeah, and I think there's one of the things that's just true about a quiz from the user standpoint is it stands out from the white noise at this point. There may come a point where it doesn't, but it feels interactive. It's fun. It usually will benefit me as the user to give me information. But then as the business owner, like she's saying in this article, it gives you valuable information about the followers, what they're interested in, the problems they might be facing, and how you might be able to solve those problems for them. So super, super great strategy.
awesome. And some people might be listening and they're like, why would I even want to, create a quiz? I don't even like taking quizzes. That's okay. Breathe. You can breathe.
Yeah.
You actually, have copywriters out there or someone who may be gifted on your team who's a copywriter. And I
Yeah.
will just simply have them, jump on and make that quiz or hire someone who specializes in it, just like Jenna is speaking about. So, yeah, it's important it's an important way, but a powerful way to serve your audience moving forward, as she says. The next point is pop-up strategies. I'm not necessarily the website guy, but I know the value of, sort of having that pop-up on your website available to those who are visiting your website, sort of like that last initiation to connect with the individual that's looking at your website. Again, I think what she said that is so good is it's an opt-in monster, and it allows for you and your business to go to the next level
Yeah.
as people come by and visit. So, if not now, yeah, if and then. I like that. And if they don't purchase now from you, you can get their email list and maybe they'll purchase later, I feel.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, and I think it just sticks around because it works at the end of the day. And so
Yeah.
sometimes marketing is not about what we like. It's not about what we feel like we're charged up for the latest thing. It's about like what actually gets the click and what gets the results. And pop-ups work. So there you go.
Amen. Awesome. So next is paid ads in your free content. Paid ads in your free content. So one thing is giving free content, but another thing is giving free content while targeting it to people strategically that who may be interested in that content or the stuff you're selling. They may be your actual consumers. So it's just so important to make sure you pinpoint your audience and also share that free content to them. Give them an opportunity to go and click the link and go inside and have something set up on the back end to where they're getting value behind the scene. I
There you
love
go.
that.
I love that because it's almost like I think we usually think only of paid ads for boosting posts that are going to lead towards a sale. And almost never do we think of boosting free content. But that's a great strategy. If you've got something that's already working well, put some more money behind it on the paid ad and it just increases its reach. That's great.
So true. Awesome. So next is reinvigorating a stale list. I think what's great about this is that we oftentimes have, sort of those email subscribers that have been a part of the journey on and off, and some who have really fallen off, but they may be interested in what you're doing here nowadays. So I just think, even if you had a campaign a year or two ago, and these people are signed up for your list, making sure you go back and you sort of rekindle the relationship in a new and fresh way with that person by serving them awesome content, with those subscribers. So, I really haven't tested this, so I can't confidently, say. But from the standpoint of Jenna, it looks like it served her really well.
Yeah.
It served her audience really well to sort of bring back those subscribers to her fresh and new campaign.
That's awesome. Yep, that makes sense.
Awesome. And elaborate funnels. create elaborate funnels. I like this a lot because when you look at sort of your list and, the importance of, cross-posting new products and serving them to people is very important. If you look at examples in her own business, she said she used the Photo Lab for students, or Photo Lab students presents an Instagram Lab story icons and the list of Launch Lab, email list building, quick start guide, and Pinterest Lab, the ultimate Pinterest guide. So those are things that she used to, create these funnels to get people to click in and really just serve them with freebies and to help them really grow in their cross promotion and things like that. So I don't know what exactly, again, this looks like, but take time and come check this out, and maybe even go check out Jenna Kutcher's, the things that she's used in her labs, her own personal labs.
The thing I take away from that is that, and I've seen this happen, is that people come back around. And so sometimes people get on your email list, or they get connected with you, and they begin to like file you away as like you're the marketing guy, or you're the educator if you're in the teaching space, or you're the supplement person, whatever your niche is. And they don't really bring that information out of that filing cabinet until they need it. But then building that funnel is over time. You're keeping yourself in their filing cabinet so that when it's time, they pull it out and like, boom, punch you in to get the sale. So I see the value there of like keeping you in their mind.
Yeah. So good. Launch. I think this goes back to, it's safe to say that we grow our list the most when we go out into a launch, so like having this aspect where you feel it's really like you're actually launching something, like something is about to happen, and inviting people in, such as free webinars or trainings that they can learn more about. That's when I feel like the most value is added, when you're like building up to something that's big. And maybe for your company, for your business, it can be online boot camp if you're a gym, or maybe it can be, it can be all kinds of things. If you are a trainer or a health and wellness, or even a counseling, like a marriage counseling place, you can have different trainings online where they can get one-on-one coaching and things like that. And I just think it's so important, to make it feel big as you launch, into your email list again, and help grow it. So that's it.
That's good.
Let me see, perks for subscribers. Oh yeah, that's always good. When there's different perks for your subscribers, different exclusive offers that you can sort of give to them, or even encouragement and from the standpoint of, a lot of times it doesn't have to be like a product or a thing that you're giving to your subscribers. It can simply just be a value add, a small value add at the beginning, letting them know, here's your morning smile for the day,
that's good.
And, getting a little piece of content, or a story that has really shown some perseverance or overcoming, something that will really help, encourage your people during the day. I think that's really good. Anything that adds value is a perk for your subscriber. So anything you got on that, Mark, before we land the plane?
I just say thank you for bringing this topic up today, and bringing some important keys here from Jenna to help us. I think we haven't visited email in a while, and it was time to get back to it. So thanks for bringing that up.
Awesome. Thanks, Mark. Well, guys, thanks for joining in. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. And visit us at bitesizemarketinghacks.com for more resources and episodes that will help you hack your marketing 5 minutes at a time.